But we begin tonight with the Justice Department filing 2 counts against former FBI Director James Comey. CBS News Homeland Security correspondent Nicole Sganga has more.
Former FBI Director James Comey has been indicted, and we've learned that career prosecutors inside the Eastern District of Virginia actually recommended against these charges. They drafted what's known as a declination memo. It's a formal document explaining why prosecutors should not bring a case. And in this instance, it concluded the evidence didn't even clear that low bar of probable cause, let alone what would be needed to convict at a trial. But the newly installed U.S. attorney there, Lindsay Halligan, she pressed forward anyway. She presented the case to a grand jury. And as we know, that grand jury returned an indictment on 2 counts, making false statements and obstruction. That memo is now sealed as part of this case file. Now, for his part, Comey has been issued a summons. It was delivered to his attorney just yesterday, and he's set to appear October 9th at a courthouse in Alexandria, Virginia. It's a place that's no stranger to high-profile cases. It's actually where Paul Manafort, Donald Trump's former campaign chair, faced fraud charges back in 2018. From here, Comey's legal team is expected to move quickly to try to dismiss the indictment and could even demand that that declination memo be unsealed, made public. Prosecutors will also begin handing over evidence. The former FBI director, in a video statement last night, signaled he believes he's innocent and he wants his day in court. Now, the Eastern District of Virginia is nicknamed the Rocket Docket. That could mean that the trial, we see it in a matter of months, not years. In the meantime, we might also see some fallout inside the Justice Department with the possibility of resignations by career prosecutors who choose to leave in protest. I'm Nicole Sganga in Washington. I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Nicole. For the latest from the White House on this, CBS News senior White House correspondent Weijia Jiang joins us now. Weijia, it's great to see you. What is the latest from the White House on Comey's indictment?
Well, Meg, just a short time ago, the Attorney General Pam Bondi posted a tweet that said this is a big week at the Department of Justice. Our Eastern District of Virginia U.S. Attorney Lindsay Halligan, which Nicole just introduced us to, did an outstanding job. We will continue to fight for accountability, fairness, and the rule of law because the American people deserve nothing less. So she has the full backing of the Attorney General Pam Bondi, and the president also weighed in today saying that he thinks this is actually going to be an easy case. He was asked if someone other than Halligan should prosecute it because this is actually her first time prosecuting a case, and he said no because he didn't think it was a very difficult one to get a conviction. Now, you may remember that we are talking about whether Comey testified under oath and lied back in 2020 when he said he did not authorize any leaks to the media about investigations that he was in charge of back in 2016. He insists he did not, but the president and the administration believe otherwise, Meg.
And Weijia, as we've heard, the president hinted that there could be more people charged. What are you learning about that?
Well, this goes back a long ways, Meg, especially on the campaign trail. The president often spoke about political retribution and revenge. But as we just heard from President Trump today, he insists there isn't any kind of list of political opponents. While he does acknowledge that he does have political rivals that he names, that he says should be brought to justice because he believes that they were weaponizing the Department of Justice when they had the chance. And so the president says there could be more, but he is trying to create some space there, saying that he is not the one directing these cases, that he's just talking about them. And we heard from the Department of Justice, Todd Blanche's Deputy Attorney General, saying if the president does mention it, we're not taking that as pressure, Meg. But surely, you know, we have heard the president many times talk about his political rivals and insisting they should face justice. But one more thing, Meg, today he was directly asked whether this case of James Comey is for revenge or for justice. And he said this is all about justice because, again, he repeated that it is very clear, he says, that Comey lied under oath.
All right, Weijia Jiang breaking it all down for us. Thank you.